So I have worked on high-resolution brain imaging throughout my career, and we will be trying to improve what the standard clinical imaging is all about, and increase the amount of detail that we'll be able to see for these tumors.
Often when in clinic, when people use MRI, the hope is that the MRI will allow us to do very accurate diagnosis and also very accurate prognosis to say how the patient will evolve and what therapies will be the best and monitor these therapies. However, MRI is not perfect, and often we have ambiguities. For example, whether which kind of tumor we have, or whether this is effects of radiotherapy, and therefore we want to develop methods which can allow us to be more accurate and therefore to tailor the therapies to each patient.
As a postdoctoral researcher, my project really focuses on improving the acquisition methodology as well as how these new types of data can be analyzed in a simple and more straightforward way to make it accessible to clinicians.
And usually when we do collaborations, we have to talk with clinical researchers. In this case, this would be Dr. Paula Leon. Did you have interaction with her?
Yes. For instance, one of the things that I learned in research, we scan for our own data for several tens of minutes, but this is not affordable in a clinical setting. So Dr. Leon suggested all our scans should be within 5 or 6 minutes so that patients are comfortable and we can acquire this high quality data. We already see a significant impact of our work here at Krembil. We have optimized and developed some new high-resolution, high-quality imaging methods, which we made accessible to all our researchers at the Krembil Brain Institute. And the translational potential at Krembil allows us to see its impact immediately. In the spirit of making it accessible to clinicians worldwide, I'm happy to report that these imaging methods are now accessed by researchers at over 75 sites around the world.
And the methods which she has implemented, the scanner, I can, without being too immodest, say it's probably the best data what we can get at 3 Tesla MRI scanners, and which means our collaborators and the clinicians and the researchers at Krembil and Toronto Western have access to the best data in order to improve initially clinical research, but in the long term clinical care.
My experience has been that one should not fear asking questions. I mean, they do say that millions of people saw the apple fall, but only Newton asked why. So there's no such thing as a silly question. So we should pursue our curiosity to whatever end it takes us. And especially in studying the brain, I think this is a very good quality to have.
Yeah, there's no stupid question because a lot of new ideas develop within dialogues, and therefore conversations is always very good.
One of the things I greatly enjoy is my occasional brainstorming sessions with Krembil, where I'm bubbling with ideas, but brainstorming with him really helps me formulate it in a concise way that will help us frame it into a very interesting and innovative project that we are able to execute. And I lean on his experience for pretty much all of these things that I outlined.
With Shri, I hope and expect that he will become a PI himself, that he will be able to build his own independent group, and obviously I would hope that we continue collaborating